dealing with the disappearance of a beloved figure can frequently resemble an arduous trek up the most perilous peak. During such adversity, it's critical to identify and acknowledge your emotions, allowing yourself to go through the discomfort, sadness, and ambiguity. You are a human being capable of profound sentiment. Remember, grief does not follow a direct path. Instead, it's more like a tumultuous roller coaster ride, overflowing with a spectrum of feelings. Grief is commonly characterized in 5 stages. The first stage, denial, is an initial defense mechanism. This is a normal response where you might feel overwhelmed and numb, denying the reality of the loss in order to protect yourself from the shock and pain. The second stage, anger, can present itself in different ways. You might feel anger towards the person who left or towards the world for letting it happen, or you might even feel anger towards yourself. This anger is a natural part of the healing process. It gives us the necessary emotional outlet. The third bargaining is when you start to dwell on what you could have done differently to prevent the loss. Often, you may think of scenarios where the outcome could be different, creating if-only statements in your head. This is a normal reaction to feelings of helplessness and vulnerability. The fourth stage is depression. This is a deeply personal stage, and it is not a sign of mental illness. It's the appropriate response to a great loss. You may feel foggy, heavy, and confused. It's important to understand that this depression is not a sign of weakness, but rather a natural part of the grieving process. The final stage is acceptance. This is not a period of happiness, nor does it mean you've moved on. Rather, it's about accepting the reality that our loved one is physically gone and recognizing that this new reality is a permanent one. Remember, some days are indeed tougher than others, filled with sorrow and longing. But this is absolutely normal. Each phase you traverse is a crucial part of the healing journey. It's important not to repress your emotions, but rather share them with someone you wholly trust. A friend, a relative, or a professional. Set aside some time to honor the life of the departed, cherishing the moments you had together. Hold on to those memories. Reminisce about the laughter you shared, the smiles that passed between you, and the enduring bond of love. Understand that it's completely normal to move forward and find happiness again. Progressing forward doesn't mean forgetting. It is indeed a vital of your healing process. You possess more strength than you realize, capable of overcoming even the harshest grief. Remember, it's perfectly okay to have days when you're not feeling all right. The journey of healing is a personal one, and it's perfectly all right to take it one day at a time. Every step you take, no matter how tiny, is a step filled with courage. You are not alone.